Hey guys, welcome back to the Funky Little Studio. My name's Regina and I am half of the Funky Little Studio. I handle all of the fashion, clothing, shoes, accessories, um, and I sell on platforms like Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and just recently added Whatnot back to the mix.
Mercari?
I do. I
Okay.
do list some stuff on Mercari.
Okay. That's
Only
kinda
my
new,
higher
right?
end stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so not everything,
All right.
but yeah.
I'm Thomas or Tom. I'm the other lesser known half on the studio, Funky Little Studio. I didn't say this last time, did I? The
No,
knick-knack,
I think you
paddywhack,
did.
bric-a-brac, variety packs, random acts, all that other things that you never knew you needed until you're needing it.
Until you need it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anything and everything, just not clothing, shoes, belts, and accessories, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
right.
much.
Pretty much.
Maybe some hats.
Yeah. So welcome to What Sold Wednesday.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. We're trying to pump these out so you guys can kind of see what we've been selling. And for me, if you watched episode 7, you know my sales on these platforms have been slow because I've been putting a lot of attention into Whatnot. So trying to, I guess this week, I don't know, I've got a full week, I don't know, but I've got stuff loaded in my Vendu, like ready that I need to just add the descriptions and things and send out there.
Pop it
So
out there.
yeah, I need to just, I typically do that at night, just sitting on the couch when we're like winding down. So I just have to get back and do it.
I got my 5 listed this morning, but I'm going to start trying to kind of do what she does and do like 5 and then have 5 in the queue. I haven't really ever done that, but and sometimes I do more than 5. But anyway, that's
get ahead of the game.
Trying to get consistently listing because I do think it does help.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Do you list every day or do you list some? We sometimes take the weekends off on listing because we're sourcing.
Yeah.
But I didn't list anything Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna get back on track.
I do think the algorithm, especially on eBay and on Poshmark, I don't know, it's hard, but I think it likes you to be listing or ending a listing and selling similar. Like it likes you to have some kind of activity. And here's something I have noticed. I've been doing some online arbitrage recently where I am sourcing for my boho rodeo show on Whatnot, and I've bought several things on Poshmark, and I have noticed, even though I haven't been posting on Poshmark like new listings in my closet, that I've been selling more.
Oh, okay, because you're active on there.
I guess. Okay. I don't know.
So buy some more stuff.
It could just be coincidence. I don't know, but I'm like, that's funny because I keep getting offers, and you know, where
there's something to
there's
it.
Times when it's just been dead, like days when I have 0 sales on Poshmark, even when I'm listing 5 items a day. So I don't know.
It's kind of like when you say Dan Marino's the GOAT, and then all of a sudden your Facebook starts popping up goat yoga and goat soap and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Your microphone's picking it up or what? Who knows what's going on?
No, I don't know.
You're going to go first this time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, this is going to be short and sweet. All right. So these are sales from Poshmark, and there's a whopping 4 of them for the whole week. So the first one is a belt, and the brand is DeSantis, not to be confused with the governor. Isn't that the governor?
Yeah, somewhere.
Somebody. So it's not the political
Florida
person.
Man.
This was a Western brown leather belt. It was really cool, and it sold for $24. I paid $3 for it. So after Whatnot fees, I made $16.20 on that belt. And then this was a fun find, but
that first one was on Whatnot.
Oh no, that first one was on Poshmark. Sorry, did I say Whatnot?
Yeah, that's fine.
No,
it doesn't
Poshmark.
Matter.
Poshmark. No. Okay, so the next sale was a Farm Rio little quilted, colorful mini skirt. And when I found it, I paid $3 for it. So I was really excited about, finding it. And I looked up comps. The comps were obviously, they were decent. It's Farm Rio.
Yeah.
But they weren't like super amazing. And it was quilted. And this is like, we're getting into the, hotter months. So anyway, I got a $30 offer on this skirt and I took it. So after Poshmark fees, oh my God, I made $21 on that skirt. And then this was good. So this was Universal Threads, a pair of jeans, I believe. They were jeans, weren't they? Universal Thread. Yeah, vintage straight, slim through the hip and thigh, straight leg jeans. They were a size 16, new with tag. And I think I got an offer for 20 and I paid $1 for these jeans, new with tag. So after fees, I made 15. I've recently got some Target new with tag items that I've paid like 50 cents and $1 for, new with tag. And so I've listed some and I've done a whatnot show where I'm selling it there too.
Yeah.
And then I had another one of the, if you've seen any of our other hauls, I bought a bunch of bow ties, like real bow ties that you have to actually tie into a bow. At Goodwill in Bartlesville, I had this whole basket of these. They were new with tag and they were Cremu, which is a nice menswear brand, and also a couple Ted Baker. And Tom kind of made fun of me for listing them high, and I've actually sold two.
I had no idea. I really didn't.
I've sold two at a good price, and on Poshmark, when they don't sell, I have it set through my VA basically that it lowers the price, every 60 days. So anyway, this one sold for $18. I paid like $3 or $2.50, I think, per item. So I made about $11.40 on that one.
Your other one sold for like 30 something.
Yeah, that Ted Baker one sold for like 40 something.
Yeah, so it was pretty pricey.
Yeah, it was pretty pricey. Did I have him written down? Actually, I did, because I thought. Okay, then the last two sales that I had were actually on eBay, and one was a Ralph Lauren, like faux wrap dress, floral. It was very pretty. I love picking up Ralph Lauren. Yeah, you'll see it right here. I love picking up that brand, especially, and most of their materials are really nice.
Yeah, you can sometimes tell.
Yeah, so anyway, I grabbed it. I paid $7 for that dress. It sold for $31.39. And after fees, I made $18.10. And then the last sale that I had, this was a really cute ModCloth brand dress. And it was almost like you'll see it, almost like a little house dress design, pink with some little flowers on it. And I listed it high. It sold for $45. And I paid $7 for it. So after fees, I made $31.99.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it for me.
That one sold just recently.
Mm-hmm.
So our time is going to be off.
No,
just like
it's not. It's not.
We had a moment trying to figure out what needs to be on what video. And I'm like, I sure wish we were videoing this, but now I know that you're trying to pull the wool.
Nope.
So this is you sorry dog. This is not supposed to be on that video. Okay,
it's all going to work out. It's all going to come out in the wash.
It's going to be wonky though. It's gonna,
no, it's not. You're not going
to. I'm going to know in my editing, because when I pull these screenshots, I'm going to see the dates. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
So here's my sales on mine. Mine are all on eBay except for one. I had a Posh sale finally. So anyway, let's get back at it. First one, I'm not going in any particular order, I don't think, especially since you did
just
that
weekly.
to me. Since you did that to me, I got this Fat Cat Scrubby. It's a little ceramic, like something you make in school when you had the pottery thing that you put your sponge or your scrubby in. So this is a little cat. I think it's Warren Kimball, which I guess is a known designer. They used
to have like the frog, and he'd have his mouth open, but this is like a cat. You stuff it in its.
I think I made the frog for
probably.
My mom. I don't know what happened to that thing, but I know the tongue broke off.
It's probably in our garage.
I don't think I have it.
I don't
know. My cost of goods was $3.49. That's an old purchase from a Salvation Army that we went to, and I bought a bunch of Warren Kimball stuff, and I still have some out there. If you need Warren Kimball, hit me up, because I've got some dishes and some salad plates that I'd love to move them on. It sold. I took an offer for $14 plus shipping. I sold the last one for like $17.88, and I forgot I had one out there. So once I found it, I got it listed, and it sold pretty quick. My old favorite, Cranium. I sold the Cadu little decoder glasses. Sold for $8.87, free shipping. I part the cranium games out, and this was just that little thing, so I stuck it in a envelope. So that was
Yeah.
just paid basically a
Stamp.
But you can buy some of that through eBay too, so it's a little bit discounted rate. I don't know if I put a stamp or bought it through eBay. Another Pyrex lid. This is one I just picked up recently at Liberty on our trip. That's going to be a separate video. I either gave $1.49 or $2.49 minus 20% because we had a coupon. It sold for $14.88 plus shipping. I don't know if it was this one or the other one. Just recently had a message on eBay and said they got the wrong item. And so, like on glass, a lot of times I double box things.
I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah, I told you. And she said, I got a towel bar or a towel ring instead of the lid. Could you please send me the correct item? And so I messaged her back. I said, open the towel ring box.
I do know about that.
And your lid is in there. And she goes, oh, okay, I'm sorry. No worries. I go, no worries. I said, I use recycled packaging, and it was a good sturdy box. And then I stuck it inside another box, of course, with packing, because I don't want stuff to get broke.
Yeah,
somebody wants it. And
Tom was like, why didn't you just open the box and see what was in there? And in her message, she was like, the box was in such nice condition. Yeah. She thought it was like a new. Anyway, she didn't want to open it. She didn't want to ruin the item.
Which was
so
nice.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, it scared me at first. Like, no. I remember.
You're like.
Box. So anyway, thanks for shopping with us. $14.88 plus shipping. Another game that I break down, which I don't have as good a luck with these, but I've sold a few things. It's Scattergories, and I bought this at the Bins in Kansas City a couple years ago, maybe, or a year or more ago. It sold for $8.99 free shipping. I think I had 80 cents or $1.03 or something in it. So that one wasn't great, but anyway. This was cool. It was a Great Divide pint glass. Recently picked that up for like 99 cents plus tax. It sold. I took an offer. I had it kind of high because there was no other ones out there. It was etched with a really cool design on it. It sold for $11 plus shipping. It's going back to Colorado where it belongs. I think I had it for like $16.88 or something, kind of high for a pint glass, but I thought $11. That's 10x on my money.
Yeah.
This was a fun one. A Presto Pop Light butter dish that goes on the little hot air poppers. I had recently picked up a couple of those. That I don't think that's on a video. I need to get that video done so we can get this stuff out of the living room. Anyway, they came in with a low ball offer. I think I had it like $15.88 or something, and they came in at like $6 or something. And I'm like, I looked at the comps. I'm like, no, it's worth more than that. Anyway, they drove a hard bargain, and I gave like $3.30 for the whole machine, and I sold the butter topper lid thing for $10 plus shipping. We settled at $10 plus shipping. It was going to New York, and so their shipping was, I don't know, $5 maybe $4, but they're paying for it, so it worked out all right. I'm like, some of that stuff, I'm like, sometimes I'll just go ahead and take the lowball offer just to move it. But like, this was just listed, and there's lots of comps, and I knew my pricing was about right. So
yeah.
Anyway,
somebody the other day on a video we were watching, or I was watching, said that they have learned that sometimes the first offer is the best offer, and obviously not all the time, but how many times have you like declined something or countered and they didn't accept, and then that item just sat, and you're thinking, I should have taken that offer.
Yeah.
I've had that happen before.
I've had that happen before too.
Yeah.
I agree with that sometimes, but I've also had that happen, and I counter back at what I think is a reasonable offer. They decline it, and then I wake up in the morning and it's sold for full price. So
yeah.
It's hard you can't outguess the general public.
No.
I've learned that in my years.
Yeah.
Okay, I did have a Posh sale. I told you about that, so I'm going to tell you that one real quick. It was a Roland Garros, like a French Open towel. I bought this at the bin store in Kansas
City, yeah.
Yeah, Kansas City area. I think that was Kansas. We were in Kansas City, Missouri, and then we were also in like Liberty, Missouri, and then we were in Kansas as well. I think this one was in Kansas.
I don't know. I think it's in Missouri because Mogi Beth says there's not a bin store in Kansas.
Well, I'm talking about the distressed merchandise bins. It wasn't a Goodwill bin store. It was like a internet.
I
Amazon,
don't know then.
Amazon returns or one of those.
Okay.
Anyway, I gave 50 cents for it, and my whole purchase that day at that little place was $12, and this towel I had listed for 30 on Posh, and I had one inquiry about it, and somebody said her husband plays a lot of tennis and she didn't understand the fabric or whatever. I'm like, well, that's what it is. What it is. I'm not. She didn't buy it. Another guy came in and offered me 15, and I took it, which was half price, but I had 50 cents in it, so I was glad to see it go, and it basically paid for my whole haul.
Yeah.
I got this shirt there too.
Oh, that place. Yeah. Okay.
Rebel Retail.
Okay.
It's called Rebel Retail.
Yeah.
Rebel.
I think we were in Missouri.
I think it was Missouri.
Yeah.
Also, something I picked up there was a Zach Bryan. I don't think I have a screenshot of that. A Zach Bryan mugshot tee, and a black tee with his mugshot on it.
Yeah.
It sold on Whatnot. We just threw it on Whatnot.
Yeah,
one
for
of her
like
Boho
$5.
$10. Yeah.
Oh, it sold for 10.
Yeah. So that whole haul was paid for, and there's still a bunch of other stuff that was listed. So Amy Nicole.
Amy Nicole.
Amy Nicole bought that one on Whatnot. That was my only Whatnot sale. Do you have any more?
No, I don't have nothing.
I'll finish up with 4 more. Nothing major. I don't really have any home runs on this list. Another Tupperware lid right here. Sold for $7.88 free shipping. Once again, cost of goods was 40 cents because I averaged it out and had like 3 bags of that stuff, or 4 bags. Some more yarn. I don't have the cost of goods, but I know it's bought and paid for. $4.99 plus shipping. Put it up here. This was a fun one. We bought this a while back at the hospital thrift shop in Tulsa. And I decided, I'm going to pick these up. And it was a bag of chess pieces that were vintage, because I could tell that had the paperwork in there. I'm like, okay, yeah.
There's some right there.
Yeah, here they are. These were.
I'm like, I don't know if that's the.
Yeah, I didn't list these because there was, they had a little kind of blemish on it, so I may list them eventually. But they're plastic, but they're weighted, and they've got like the felt bottom, and they're pretty cool. Gallant is the brand, and that whole bag, I think. I didn't write it down. The whole bag was like $2 or something for a whole bag. The chessboard was gone, so I decided to part those out. And I think I've sold. This might be the first one. I may have sold one other one. $8.88 free shipping
for one little piece.
One little piece.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And so I don't remember. I don't even know if maybe that's why I parted out, because maybe it wasn't a complete set.
Probably.
I can't remember.
Yeah, because we put them all together.
Yeah.
Because Tom didn't know what all the pieces were, so I had to tell him. I think so.
It might have been missing.
It didn't have all the pawns. I know that.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
so we
didn't have all the
pawns. And plus, there's some checker pieces in there too.
Yeah.
So that sold for $8.88 free shipping. So that's bought and paid for. So the rest will be all profit. So that's why I do it like that. And then this California Raisin Cup, I kind of wanted to keep it. I think I had it at like $5.88. They didn't have great comps, but it was just cool. It's from 1988. I think I bought it at the local little vendor mall here, because I bought I may have came all together. I think it was inside this lunch pail.
Oh.
I bought a California Raisin lunch pail, and I think there was a coffee cup and this little plastic cup in there. And so I think I averaged it out. I think my cost of goods on it was like $2. I sold it for $4 plus shipping. Not big money. I had it on my shelf out there kind of as a display item.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, somebody else can have it. Because I only had it for $5.88, so I took an offer for $4. Still have the lunchbox and the coffee cup available
if anybody's in
and mine were all on eBay except for that Posh and Whatnot. So that's that.
Yeah. And so speaking of Whatnot, our second Whatnot show that we did, also Boho Rodeo. So it's a lot of curated Bohemian and Western styles. Aesthetic. A lot of maxi dresses, long, white flowy dresses, long maxi skirts, just anything that in my mind that I could put together an outfit that would look like coastal cowgirl or, a Bohemian Western cowgirl.
I got a little bit of video of her selling. I'll put it in here.
Yeah, and we'll put some more, a couple flash up some photos of some other things that sold in the second show. Yeah. And our second show on Whatnot was also about 3 hours, I think. Yeah. And we sold about the same amount as we did on our first show, which I think we sold like 3 items less. So like 46 items or 43 items, and made almost the same amount of money, a little over $600 in those 3 hours. So after Whatnot fees, it was like $550 or $560.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that that's been great.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the sales on my other platforms have been really slow, and they'd been slow before we started on Whatnot or started back on Whatnot. So yeah, having that, and because we've sold 1,000 items on Whatnot, um, we have instant payout. So once I print off the label, the mailing label for the item, and we immediately get paid for it.
Yeah, it's kind of
So
nice.
which is really nice. So yeah, so anyway, check out our Whatnot. I've got we've got shows on Friday mornings and Sunday mornings, and then sometimes on Tuesday mornings I do a $5 start on some Target new with tag items. A lot of their spring and summer and some of their new stuff that's in the store right now I've been able to access. So anyway, you can check us out there.
And you can also look on Instagram to see kind of what she's talking about as well. But we'll put some of
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep. So that's it.
Please subscribe, hit the like button. What else?
Yep.
That's it. I think.
Leave us some comments.
Yeah, we like comments.
We love comments. Yeah, we appreciate them too when we get them. Love seeing that.
Yeah, I like one of us will respond.
Yep. So
thanks for watching. That's episode 8.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yes.
Yep.
Or somewhere around.
Or somewhere around
Depends
that
on
time.
editing times. Thanks for watching.
All right,
See you. Bye.
Thank you.